Alright, so I'm going to tell you a shortcut on dihybrids. Okay? You can go the long way. I mean, you do you. But I like the shortcut. So let me help you. So dihybrid is still looking for two traits. So looking for two traits. Nothing changes, okay? You're still looking for two things. But here's my question for you. By now, you probably feel a little bit comfortable with monohybrids. So why not split it up, okay? So on my last notes that we just watched, we were looking for mom and dad. So mom and dad. Mom was, I'm gonna have to flip that. Oops, wrong one. So mom was, she was homozygous, so little b, and heterozygous. And dad was big B, big H, little h. So big B, we're still looking for eye color. So eye color, big B is brown eyes. Little b is blue eyes. That doesn't change. And we are looking for hair color. Big H is brown hair. And little h is red hair. And I misspelled hair. Okay. So still the same thing for mom and dad. We still have to find our possibilities. So mom, I like the butterfly effect. I'm not a big fan of foil, but you do you. So little b, big H, little h. So I have little b, little h. I can have little b, big H. So that's all the possibilities for this one B. Moving on to my next B. I can have little b, little h, and little b, big H. Dad, I can have big B, little h, big B, big H, little b, little h, little b, big H. Okay, so these are my possibilities. That hasn't changed. But here's what has changed. So instead of doing this huge dihybrid cross, why don't make two monohybrid crosses? So I'm still looking at two letters. Here's mom's two letters and dad's two letters. So mom is little b, dad's big B, little b. So bring them together. Big B, little b, little b, little b, big B, little b, little b, little b. And then dad and mom are both heterozygous for your H's. So bring those two letters together. Big H, little h, big H, big H, big H, little h, big H, little h, and little h, little h. Okay? So how many of them, so we don't have any big B, big B. So how many of them are big B, little b? We have 2 out of 4, okay? And how many are big H, big H? We have 1 out of 4. That's big H, big H. So here's the trick, okay? This is what everybody forgets, so do not forget this. In order to make it a 16 square, you have to multiply it. So 4 times 4 is 16. So if you multiply these two, that is how you get your 16 Punnett square. So 2 times 1 is 2, and 4 times 4 is 16. So 2 out of 16 are going to be big B, little b, and big H, big H. Let's see if I got that right. So we're looking for big B, little b, and big H, big H. Big B, little b. Yeah, I got it right. So big B, little b, big H are 2. So 2 out of 16. Okay, now we're going to move and look at little b, little b. So we have 2 little b's, so 2 out of 4. Don't forget to multiply. And we have 1, 2 that are big H, little h. So 2 out of 4. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 4 is 16, which are going to be little b, big H, little h. So did I get that right? Little b, big H, little h. Uh-oh. Look, I messed up. I don't know where. Oh. Little b, big H, little h. Little b, big H, little h, little b, big H, little h. See, I got it right. I just put 3 up here, so that should be 4. This is why I like this one so much better. It's so much easier to find your mistakes. Okay, so that is it for that, but I could have big B, little b, and I could have big B, little b, so that's 2 out of 4, and I could have little h, big H, or big H, little h, that's 2 out of 4. So 4 out of 16 could be big B, little b, big H, little h. Got that one right. And then you get my drift. Like, all you have to do is try to find them. Okay, but here's my favorite part when you are trying to find the phenotypes. So let's say I want to know how many of my children are going to be brown eyes and brown hair. So anyone that has a big B is going to be brown eyes. So 2 out of 4. Don't forget to multiply. And brown hair. So anyone that has a big H is going to have brown hair. So that's 3 out of 4. Brown hair, brown hair, brown hair. So 2 times 3 is 6, and 4 times 4 is 16. So 6 out of the 16 are going to have this phenotype. What if I want to know how many are going to be brown eyes and red hair? Red hair. So I have 2 out of 4 brown eyes, and I have only 1 redhead. So 1 times 2 is 2. 4 times 4 is 16. So only 2 out of 16 are going to have this phenotype. So much easier. Don't tell anybody my secret. Shh. No, I'm just joking. You can tell anybody you want. So to make dihybrids easier, just turn them into 2 monohybrids. You still get the same results. If you multiply, that is the key. You have to multiply in order to turn this into a 16 square. Alright guys, I hope this helped you. Bye.